Throughout my life, I've been told you can either do this or you can do that. It's always been a binary option. There's no opportunity for both. Either you're good at maths and science or English. You're either a runner or a weightlifter, or so I thought. I started training hybrid last year. Coming from a bodybuilding background, getting into running and functional fitness was a baptism of fire. My body had no idea how to respond to this training. My joints started to hurt, I was getting injured, and I couldn't get through the pain stage. But slowly, what was once a chore became a release. Finally feeling the experience of a runner's high and understanding the feeling of being fit as well as strong. It became addictive. Flash forward a year later, I'm training to go sub 3 for the New York Marathon and sub 60 at Valencia High Rocks. So we have some work to do, but I'm taking you through what a week of training looks like for me. At the moment, 19 weeks out from New York. We're back with another YouTube video, and this one, I'm going to take you through a whole week of training as a hybrid athlete and someone that is working full-time, balancing everything, trying to do up a house at the same time. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the house, see where we are right now, because I'm basically currently renovating. It's taken about a year, but this is currently the living room, and been doing some work on the kitchen, and it's been very slow. So the dishwasher has finally been put in, and this may seem like a small thing, but it's major. This dishwasher right here. Now, this is also new, and the worktop is also new as well. What isn't new is the hob and the cupboards, and all of these cupboards, as you can see, are a bit janky. We've got all the supplements up on top. I need to find a better place to put all of these. So we've got quite a lot to do, but we're making progress. I'm going to show you upstairs as well. So it's the first floor, and as we come up to the first floor, come into the bathroom, which is a bit dated. That's how I'd put it. And the problem we have with it is that it's all basically got this like plastic coating on. So you need to rip out the whole thing, which is what we've done in the next room, which looks really good. This is the new room, which is fully done and just needs some lampshades, and I'm going to put up some furniture, things like this. But this bathroom is way better than everything else in the house so far. So it's kind of modern and got all of these black screens in. It took fucking ages. And this is currently just like a storage room, which I'm gonna basically stay in whilst we renovate upstairs, which I'm gonna show you in a sec. And George, housemate, lives in this room, but it's very similar to that new one, just without the bathroom. As we come upstairs, you'll see the current state. It's not ideal living in this situation. However, it will hopefully be temporary for not too much longer, because I'm really looking forward to having a place where it's relaxing to be and where I can actually just fully switch off when I come home, not have to think about, oh my god, I need to fucking paint that.
Even when I felt lowered in size, I knew that I'd have my time and I wanted to get high because I'm always ascending. I've been sober for time, for months on end, because I was always ascending. And when it goes downhill and I'm right at the bottom, I know that there's going to be a
Monday.
For me to
We're doing between 15 to 20k, super easy kilometers, nice and chill, on our way to see Mark at Battersea Park. Now if you're new or you're starting hybrid training, getting into some running, you're probably going to hear a lot about the Zone 2 work. The Zone 2 work is basically a section of your heart rate where the efforts should be relatively easy. Now that's very subjective, person to person. For me, my heart rate between about 135 to 155 I'm in a pretty comfortable range. However, these things, smartwatches that we wear on our wrist, are not that accurate when it comes to heart rate data. So what we can do instead is rely on basically having a conversational pace. What I mean by that is you should be able to hold a conversation like I am with you right now. If you can do that, you're going to be in a pretty comfortable zone 2, zone 3 range. If you're struggling and you can't get words out, you're probably going a little bit too hard. And this is predominantly where 80% of our training volume and training time is going to be, towards endurance events like a half marathon or a marathon. The 20% should be focused on speed work, intervals, tempo runs, that kind of thing. This is the bread and butter. So if you think you're running too hard, just slow it down. If that means walk. I don't care about walking, it's good for you. It doesn't matter, just make sure that you're enjoying yourself. And most importantly, to not be exerting yourself too hard on those easy runs when this is the time to really build that zone 2 in the recovery. The real time to let the dogs out is for those speed sessions. So take that into consideration. And currently we are about 3K in, just getting comfy now, settling in, getting the legs turning, just hit Tooting Park and heading up towards Clapham Common and then Battersea Park. Log in for a nice 10K before we meet Mark and do a couple of laps and have a little meeting. Let's go. Yeah.
Open eyes, be seen as whole, know what we're told, who we are, our only version. To know yourself, not play a person. Imperfections are what make us human. Speak kindly inside the internal voice. You always have, you have a choice. My choice is here, my choice is presence. We go through hell and hope for heaven. I've seen it close, I've seen it clear. Keep me close and keep me near. Trust your guts, surrender love. Cry sometimes, hold me true. Tender touch, open minds, open eyes. Be seen as whole, not what we're told.
We just did 15 Ks at a very nice comfy pace, around 5:05 per K I think it was. So yeah, we're just gonna line back home because the train is severely delayed. So finish off with a little bike. So much of my life is spent training at the moment. Training for marathon, training for Hyrox, keeping fit, keeping strong, that it's so easy to forget about making time for yourself, making time for your friends. So once a month, a group of friends and I try and get out and take ourselves out for dinner. And it's one of the best things that we've ever done as a little group. And it's one thing that I will definitely keep doing. Conditioning sessions are one of my favorites, but throughout this prep, it is not a priority of mine to be slamming out Hyrox sessions every single day of the week. So when I do a Hyrox session, I want to be focusing mainly on the heavy compound movements. Due to the amount of cardio that I'm doing, it's pretty transferable to rowing and ski. So both of those exercises are something that I will definitely keep doing, but just at a lower intensity and lower frequency. So today we are at the track doing intervals. It is stunning weather. Doing a little 3K warm up. Then we're going into 800s at 3:35 I think. doing 4 reps of those, I think 6 reps of 400s, and then down to 200s. We'll confirm shortly. And I've actually gone for taking out the carbon shoes for today's session, because I feel like every track session I do, I basically do it with carbons, and it's great because you get to feel what it's like to be like on race day. However, it can get kind of like a bit of a cheat code to making yourself feel quick, and I'm thinking for this block it could be really good for me to do a bit of a balance between carbons and just easy runners for track sessions, to really try and work on my speed whilst having essentially non-speed shoes. I'm making life a little bit hard for myself, so when I go into carbons, life just feels a little bit easier, if you know what I mean. But we've got roughly 2 and a bit K till the warm-up's done, and then we're going to get straight into those 800s and get fucking sweaty. Right, so warm-up is done. We've got 4 times 800s at 340, 90-second rest, and then we've got 8 400s at 330, and then 4 200s, and then a 1K cool down. It's quite spicy for this weather. I'm already dripping in sweat after an easy 3. But let's send it. There he is. Oh, look at that. Is it coming home?
The only 2 people not in the pub.
Bah.
Yeah, it's coming home.
Right, we are with Ollie. Track session's complete. Didn't actually manage to do the 200s, but we got 4 times 800s, 8 times 400s, 340s, and then down to 330s and 320s. So all in all, good shift. Now we're just doing a little sexy cool down. Wrap it up at about 10K total distance, and then we're off to Revive to host High Rocks. Let's go. Welcome to another evening.
Until the drop stops.
I love it. 2, 3, ride! Right, it is Saturday, no Revive session, but Fraser was hosting a 28 club conditioning session, which I have no idea what the plan is. I think there's some sort of competition involved. I'm still sore from training legs, conditioning and legs. So.
Sip a Cardi like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. Go shawty, it's your day. We gon' party like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. Go shawty, it's your day. We gon' party like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. Go shawty, it's your day. We gon' party like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. We gon' sip a Cardi like it's your day. Go, 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 go.
We're just setting off in the warm-up, and you know what? My hay fever is kicking up. This environment is stunning, but fuck me, cannot breathe. We are definitely cooked. It is 8 in the morning and it is like 23 degrees, and my body is just screaming out for a day off. So it's going to be the last run of the week. Obviously it's Sunday, so we'll finish on a high. The main priority of this session is those 10Ks at 4:30. So we've stopped, grabbed some water, some hydration, because we are just absolutely rinsing through sweat right now. And if we nail the 4:30s, then it's going to be a good session for me. Finish on around 22K, and I'll be pretty happy with that. Finish the week strong, and then yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes. We wrap that up at 20.5. 10K easy, 10K at 4:30, clocked like clockwork. My hay fever was really bad, but those 4:30s felt really easy. Heart rate was actually reasonably low considering the heat. And yeah, my body's really sore, but all in all, cardiovascular wise, I think we're making really good progress just with these track sessions, and long runs, they are coming together. So I'm looking forward to putting a little shift in next month. We've got a little 5K in Battersea Park, which I think is going to be a really good test of current fitness, and then we'll probably retest that. And then before the marathon, we've got 2 months out, half marathon, which is the Great North Run, which should be good. But I'm a little bit brain dead. We've got a little coffee for me and P-Dog, which I'm going to get to her now.
I'm just going to throw buckets all the time.
Doing the job?
Yeah, it's melting now. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Really a brain freeze at some point.
You will. Hey, yeah. How are you?
Very good.
How are you? Thanks. Are you doing it? Are you doing it myself? No.
We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Go, 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 We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. 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 We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday.
You got this now. Up and down. Ollie, mate, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate. Oh. Okay, let's go on. Lovely little cafe. Is it something girls day soon? I'm happy, so you've seen her again.
Oh wait! Against Wales. What's the final score? 41-13. I take you one.